this is Craig Fear with Fearless Eating, and this is Lipton, and today we're going to show you how to make an awesome homemade dog treat. Alright, so as you can see, Lipton is very anxious to get her treats here. She just loves these things. She's sitting right over here just eyeing me, trying to be patient because she knows they're coming. So to make these homemade dog treats, what I do is I take all the leftovers, all these scraps from homemade bone broth. I make a lot of these broths at home for myself, and I give some to Lipton as well. I show my clients how to make bone broths. They're excellent for digestive health and many other health issues. But you're going to get a lot of scraps from them, a lot of meat, a lot of fat, some marrow. Many people just throw it away. What I do is I save it and I make it into these little treats. Now you can use the scraps from any bones, chicken, beef, pork, but I recommend beef because the bones are bigger, thicker, and you're less likely to get tiny little kind of bone pieces and shards. Again, we're not using the bones, of course, we're just using everything that falls off the bones. And with chicken especially, you can get those tiny little bones. We don't want to obviously give cooked bones to dogs, it could be dangerous. So the beef bones are just easier to work with. And I'll show you the bones that I use and why they're so great. These knuckle bones, you can see they're a little bit bigger, are fantastic. Lots of gelatin, a bunch of meat and fat around the bones that all kind of falls right off. These are just some meaty bones, meaty rib bones. Again, you'll get some good meat from that. And these are kind of marrow bones, lots of marrow in the middle. That'll kind of fall right out. So I'll make my bone broth, I'll put it in this nice big stock pot, simmer it for a few hours or even a few days, and I'll strain it out, get all that meat and fat, and I'll put it in this Pyrex container here. I usually can fill this thing up pretty good. I'll double up this batch, and when you get all that meat and fat, it kind of congeals into this kind of gross looking, kind of gelatinous mass. And when you put it in the fridge, it'll cool and kind of solidify, and you can cut out little strips. And what I do, okay Lipton, here's the moment. She knows when she sees this, she gets really excited. What I do is I take this awesome dog toy here. This is a Kong toy. If you have a dog, you probably know about them, but if you don't, pick up one of these. They are fantastic. They're kind of hollowed out there, and you can stuff things in them, little treats in them, and it'll keep your dog occupied. They'll be scraping, clawing, licking at it to get it out of the middle. And it's great in particular if you have to leave for a few hours, or you just can't obviously entertain your dog all day long, and it just keeps them occupied for 30, 45 minutes. Sometimes I can stuff enough in there that she has to work at it for a good hour to get all the scraps out. So I'm not even going to show you what's in here because it looks so gross, but I'm going to cut out a little bit and I'm just going to stuff it in. And you ready, Lipton? And she just loves this. Just absolutely loves it. And your dog will love it too. It's like meat candy for dogs. So I'll just keep stuffing it in and pack it in there pretty good. You ready? Here you go. You can't see her down here, but and now she's all happy. And that's it. And that's how you make a nice homemade dog treat. Pretty simple. Hope you enjoyed it. So this is what she does. She rolls over on her back, holds it up with her paws. Always cracks me up a little bit. Licks it, chews it, rolls back over on her back. Totally engaged for next half hour or so.